Hello and welcome, everyone. This is Golden Lion Tarot here to bring you a timeless tarot reading. Today, our topic is who are you becoming? So, I've gone ahead and pre shuffled the cards and meditated a little bit on this question and pulled three different piles for you. And then I aligned them with a few different crystals. So take all the time that you want to choose which pile is correct for you. If you like to look at the crystals first, or if you like to skip this portion, however it works best for you, go right ahead and do so. All right, so for all three piles, we've got these beautiful little crazy lace agates. Great for keeping things fun and creative. And then I topped them with this little tumbled tiger's eye. Wonderful for helping one to be courageous and strong-willed and determined. Okay, in pile 2, we've got another crazy lace agate. Good for creativity, keeping things lighthearted and fun. And topped with that, we've got this little tumbled blue lace agate. Wonderful for opening the throat chakra, speaking one's truth, speaking with love at the core. Then for the third pile, we've got another crazy lace agate. Great for keeping things fun and creative, high vibed. Then we've got a little tumbled mookaite in such a cute little circle. Mookaite's great for helping one to get a good night's sleep. And this mookaite is especially good for the solar plexus with the yellow color. So feeling into the creative flow and doing so with like a strong will. Okay. So take all the time that you need, and I'll see you over in the readings. Welcome to your reading pile number 1. Today we are talking about who are you becoming? So what is it that Spirit would like to look into on who the person that they see you becoming? What you may have different things on the side, goal-oriented things that you are hoping to achieve, but this is going to be Spirit's take on who you're becoming and the importance that they see in your future. Okay, you chose the crazy lace agate, topped with the tiger's eye. So we ask these crystals to help you to bring forth your creative nature along with your ability to be strong and to hold a strength that exudes love and peace. Okay, and we ask these crystals to help you with that at this time. Okay, so what is it that you are becoming? Let's see. All right, so I asked for a few cards on where you've been and then where you're going. Who are you becoming? So where you've been is, okay, we've got angels. Oh, wow. Such a like heavenly, lovely. I feel angels just like swarming and holding you and like gently caressing your energy and like attempting to have you feel their energy. So gentle and warm and lovely. And we've got wisdom. So you are very, very wise. You are going to be the old souls. And we've got Page of Wands. Nice. Last card for where you've been is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups are like new energies. So it's almost like a feeling that I'm getting is that you've been almost like you've been gathering data for a long part of your life. Almost, I'm not saying you're a teenager or a child at all, because I know you're not, but I get the feeling of like a teenager or a young adult, like someone that just doesn't have their roots down yet. It's almost like the feeling of somebody that is just trying to learn who they are, learn a lot about their environment. And I feel that's something that you've been doing thus far in your life. Okay, now where are you going? Let's get the cards. Artist. Wow, okay. Engaging in artistic activities is beyond beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Really wonderful message for you. Whew. So, wow, you guys have an inner artist within you, whether you're aware of it or not. I'm sure a lot of you are. I'm sure that call has been like foremost and upfront in your life at some point, because I believe that you guys are such old souls that that would have been a serious outlet that would have been like opened and stimulated way before this reading. But it's something that spirit would like you to address in the future again. For some of you, you may have put that part of you away, or you haven't used your creative talents in the way that you have in your past. Maybe there's going to be a point in your life that you use them even more than you ever have. Okay, we've got number 8, power. Wow, okay. I keep getting a sense that you guys are like old souls. No doubt. This is my old soul pile. Okay. Then we've got 16, disruption. Right? That's a given if you're human. Then we've got heartache and loss. That does not mean that you're please know that this does not mean your future is doom and gloom. No. This is only telling me that you are such a strong individual that you're able to look at these things. Not everybody's able to look at disruptions and heartache and loss. An old soul can. You're very unique and beautiful. Wow, we've got the walking away energy. Okay, so you've got the 8 of Cups here. So in your future, okay, first of all, in your future, I feel that there is a lot coming in. A lot coming in. So I want to take a moment just to focus on where you've been. Okay, let's take a moment to just look at this angel card, this wisdom card, and what you could be. I feel like there's a lot of you in this pile that like, it's almost like you're half human and half angel. Like you've prepared for all of these disturbances before you even came here. But once you landed on Earth into your human skin, the pain was just like so much more excruciating than you could have ever imagined when you were up conversing with the angels up in heaven. So you've been with, you thought that before you came here that coming down to earth was just going to be like a lot easier than you could have imagined. There was times that you were like, yeah, that's no big deal. Sure, I'll come down to earth and just be angelic and show everybody that being angelic is the way to go. No big deal. These people, once they get a taste of love, they're just going to want to ooze with love themselves. Okay, maybe you were thinking that up in heaven, and then when you came down, the wisdom that you had, which is great, just wasn't enough to compare to the feeling of sadness, disruption, um, the feeling that instability is around the corner at any given time. But you're gaining wisdom, you've gained wisdom, and you've been almost like this child of the universe, this beautiful little child of the universe, following their passions, doing their best to follow what they thought, where you thought love would be around like the next corner. Like if you thought love was going to be around the next corner, it's almost like you would have gone in that direction to the best of your ability. And sometimes it may have taken you down kind of a traumatic path. But all of that is not for naught, okay? Your angels are here. I feel like such an angelic presence with your reading. It's almost like your angels want you to know that every little hardship that you've encountered thus far was for a very important role for what's ahead of you. Because look at this. We've got, let's pull some more cards. We've got disruption, heartache, and loss in the future, okay? That I don't feel like that's necessarily what's coming for you, but it's more so like how you're going to show your mastership. Is through being able to look at these things, talk about something that's not nice. That's how you're going to like show your power, is by being able to walk into the unstable grounds and hold some form of stability. All right, show me this disruption card, Spirit. Wow, so right, we've got the Wheel of Fortune right over top of this disruption card. So it's almost like you were fated to have certain certain situations formulate into your life, whether it's almost like when I was up in heaven, I followed my heart and great things happened. But here on earth, I followed my heart and sometimes I got myself into sticky situations. It's almost like your angels want you to know that you were fated for this to happen because you needed to learn the depths of sadness, the depths of deceit, the depths of how heartache and loneliness and sadness can like prevail here. But you're becoming this like badass, powerful person. We've got the 7 of Wands here. So you're going to be standing up for, you know, that peace and love is the true way to go. Maybe you lost faith in that at some point in your life because it did take you to a place not so welcoming. But you're going to regain that part of you. You may be regaining it right now. If you're not right now, you're going to be regaining that in the future. And you're going to be standing up for love again, for true love, for true peace, for true stability. Some of you are just very strong-willed, and some people that may not know this about you, because you have like the ability to be so like cleverly tender. So, but that tender side of you is going to be emerging again. And one of the ways that Spirit wants to assist you with that is by honing into your artistic side. So what is it that makes your heart sing? Let's see, we've got painting, drawing, singing, landscaping, herbal gardening, crocheting, sewing, theater. I don't know. Um, the list could go on and on and on. Even talking is an art. For a lot of you, you absolutely love to draw and paint, and that's going to set you free. That's going to minimize the effects of the disruptions. It's going to minimize the pain that has been encompassed by your soul in this lifetime. It's going to help you to be, it's going to relieve some of the pressures of you being so sensitive. Okay, so for a lot of you, gardening is also a way in which you love to feel at one with nature, to commune with nature. Some of you like to go fishing. Others of you like to plant trees or garden or be with your animals, or just like almost like I get the sense of like people gazing at animals out in the wilderness. For some of you, that's going to bring a lot of creative joy into your heart, because the energy of creation, what is the energy of creation? Let's see. It's like art is, to me, art is like the essence of God's spirit. It's like God, the essence of God's soul. It's endless flow, endless abundance, creative. It's just creative endeavors that just spring forth like magic and just continue to go and grow and heighten and enlighten, and it exchanges some sort of like passionate love energy that then just like goes forth out into the world, and then it uh illuminates more joy and more creativity into other human beings. So whatever you can do to align yourself to this creative outlet is going to allow you to walk away from the disruptions that have held your soul in prison. And then after so many moons, after so much time, for everyone it's going to be different, obviously, years for some, months for others. After so much time, and sometimes, I don't know how old you are, but the older you get, the faster the years go away, go along, go away, pass by. So just stop worrying about when you're going to complete a certain task, because up in heaven or yeah, in that dimension, in that realm, like time is not even a thing. So stop worrying about time. I see new love. I see new creative endeavors. I see you standing up for what you honestly believe is right in this world, which is love. It's always love. We were all created so differently. We are all pieces of the same creator, I believe. Therefore, whatever other human or creation is on this earth, we need to respect to some degree, even if we do not agree with it, because we're all aspects of one thing. I know it's going to take courage and commitment for you to maybe create a new artistic endeavor into your life, but the seeds that spring forth are going to change the energy on earth. It's as simple as that. You may have to detach from certain elements of your life because time is real on this earth. I get that. So you might have to release something in order to give yourself an hour a week to do this creative project. But gratitude and focus will eventually spring forth, and it won't feel like it's such a compromise to do this. It will calm your nerves and elevate your mood in such a way that you're going to become so much more powerful than you ever imagined that you could be. Hey, that's that lion energy right there, guys and girls and everyone. That's that lion energy. Being strong, being strong-willed with love at your core. That's the lion energy. All right, so if this reading touched your heart and it made sense to you, please leave me a like. Please subscribe to this channel. And if you could, please also leave me a little comment. This way I understand that we are working together, and I can also help to bring forth more of these readings. I see you having wings and just setting yourself free and just becoming this beautiful thing that maybe you sort of started to lose hope in at one point. Your heart opening, your inner knowing that you're where you're supposed to be opening, and love springing forth. Okay, everyone, I send you so much love and courage and the ability to have that renewal and that creative spark your way, and I send you lots of encouragement. Until next time, take care. Hello and welcome, pile number 2. Today we are discussing who are you becoming. So this is going to be Spirit's view on who you're becoming. Now you might have certain goals that are just, yours, and it won't come out in this reading. So this is more like, what's going on internally within you. Maybe some external things will come out also. But just keep that in mind as we go forward with this reading. Okay, you chose the Crazy Lace Agate topped with the delicate blue lace agate. Crazy Lace Agate is great for helping us to become creative and to bring more fun and excitement into our lives. And blue lace agate is great for opening the throat chakra, for helping us align with our highest divine voice. So we ask these crystals to do just those things for you and through this reading and after the fact of this reading is over. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's see. We've got a few cards on where you've been and versus where are you going. So the first few cards will be on where have you been. Okay, wow. Okay, guys and girls and everyone in between and anyone that's watching this video, human, not human, whatever you are, we see that you have been through some serious hardships. Okay, for some of you, it could be a legitimate battle. It could be a battle, physical battle, or a battle of the mind, battle of the soul, battle within the family unit. Battles can come in all sorts of forms, so use this however it applies to your situation. I see that we need to salute the fact that you have been hurt. So at this time, I do that for you. I give clarity to the fact that this has happened, and you would like, the world to acknowledge that in some way. And we've got Ace of Wands. Nice. So you may already know what your passions are, what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life, because in your past you had a brand new creative spark. So for some of you, you know this already. All right. So for others of you, or both, you have been feeling your third eye opening lately. So this is not your imagination. Your intuition is becoming more clear. So trust that this is happening, and trust has been established between you and your intuition. Congratulations. All right. So in your future, these are your future cards. We've got body work. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Okay, and for others of you, it could be also tattooing or body piercing or body sculpting in some shape or form, makeup or hair doing, or it could be working out or eating healthy, developing ways for the human body to become a healthier running machine running on good fuel. Oh, wow. Throat chakra energy. Here we go, guys. So your throat chakra is also aligning right now. You might have to clear your throat. You might have to learn to keep quiet at times because it's not the right time to speak. And you may have moments where nothing is going to anchor anything better than you anchoring the truth in that moment. You're learning now when to speak and when not to speak. Very cool. That's in your future. So for some of you, you're starting to tap into that. For others, it's coming. The waiting game, number 2, duality, back and forth energy. Okay. And your last card, another 2. So we've got the 2 of Swords. So sometimes you can feel that things aren't progressing in the way that you believe they should be. Now, this energy of stagnation, feeling stuck, is a normal energy that anyone that is opening their intuition goes through. It's almost like an initiation. It is an initiation, actually. Spirit would like me to rephrase that properly. It isn't an initiation, so you are being initiated. So if things feel like they're taking forever, that's you being initiated. Okay, so let's get some cards flowing on the wars and battles. We've got the Mage. So for some of you, you could be like, it's like this is the starting point. This is the starting point, okay? Are these wars and battles. For a lot of you, this is how you're going to, this is the core of who you are. Let's see. Okay, so you could have been married or had a boyfriend, girlfriend that was like a gaslighter, or a family member that's a narcissist. It could be a mother, a father, somebody that you're very close to, that they just, it's almost like they play head games. They have not always been on your side. It feels like when you're around them, they're kind of messy, or they make you feel discombobulated. Okay, Spirit's saying right now that it's nobody's fault, right? Like, these wars and these battles were part of your destiny. They are a very essential ingredient with the person that you're evolving into. All right. I'm not saying to be around somebody that's a narcissist. If that's the case, and you feel that they're making you point blank, if somebody leaves you and under turmoil too many times, then they are not necessarily on your side. They are more so like an enemy, someone that's not saying that their energy isn't valid into forming you, but if they are plunging you into despair too often, then and you see a pattern. They're not teaching you, they're not uplifting you, they're not trying to strengthen you into a greater awareness than who you are, then they're most likely not a great person inside. So, and maybe this person or persons have also like helped you to lower yourself into their kind. Could be for some of you, you've lost loved ones, and grief can be a very, very low vibration. Okay. It's right along with narcissism and gaslighting. So if you were in perpetual grief and we're not able to refine our emotions and know that there's life after death, because there's life after death for every human being on this earth. If we're not able to like generate a feeling of well-being through losing someone, then yeah, that can plunge a human being into like the lowest of vibration, down into like gaslighting, narcissist energy. So, and when we're in a low vibration like that, then that welcomes in like spirits that are not of a high loving nature. So for some of you, that was a very long message, but for some of you, you're going to be having some sort of a rebirth in this field, in this energy over winter. You're going to stop lowering yourself into yucky energies. So that's amazing. Your intuition is guiding you to a new place. And for others of you that don't get sucked into acting like, a low vibration person, then you are going to be pulling yourself away from these people in a healthy way. This is that Ace of Wands energy, where you're coming from. I see that you are pulling yourself up out of like the shit, like up out of the gravel. Your intuition beckons you to do so, and you heed its call. But fear is a teacher. This energy that's such a low vibration is your teacher. And if you can't see it right now, that's okay. I also get the sense of someone always trying to win a conversation or always trying to be right. It's a super low vibration that I feel, because we are all pieces of God, okay? Even if we don't understand how someone else that's so stupid or so clearly wrong, even if we don't understand how they're a piece of God, they truly are, okay? And it's up to us someday, not today, but someday when we're ready to understand that that was a very valid, essential ingredient in the becoming of who you are becoming. So you may already know what your passion is going to be in the future, so that's amazing. If so, don't be alarmed if that's not your case, because that's for a few of you. I see that strongly here. But for some of you, okay, this is a huge bell ringing. Okay, I'm going to read this card again. Your life's purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, healing energy, physical therapy, or exercise training. Okay, this is a future timeline. If this is a timeline that you can't see yourself on, that doesn't mean this is not your reading. Okay? Body consciousness. That's what I'm feeling. I have found through my own use of getting to know my own body that all of our bodies are like a meter, a measuring device. and learning to like respect its limitations, or even my body or your body's ability to feel past the mind's capabilities, is such a rewarding awareness to encounter. And for most of you, that's what I see you encountering. You don't have to, if body work, like these things I list off, don't pull at your heartstrings, then that means it's not for you. Okay? Maybe for you, it's just going to be becoming conscious of the fact that your body is a meter, is a tool. So your body, it's a mechanism. It's not just a skin suit that's carrying around your spirit. Like we've been taught from, I don't know where I got that from, but somehow society put that in my brain that our bodies are like a skin suit carrying around our soul, right? That's not the truth. There's somewhat truth in that, but it's so much more than that. Our bodies actually can help us to know more about our soul. Our bodies can help us to know more about what we love and where we should be going. Our bodies are a tool. And when you get so in tune with your body, it ends up being like a device for your consciousness. Your body becomes like something you can rely on, almost like a companion toward your desires. Okay, so for a lot of you, tell me more about this throat chakra, Spirit. We've got the throat chakra opening up, and I feel like there's big changes that are coming for you guys in this winter. This winter, I feel okay, this winter, I feel like there's a rebirth happening in some shape, way, or form. So what is that rebirth for you? Everyone's going to have different levels, different degrees of this rebirth. Okay, so there's been deception. There's been a temptation to just like bleed somebody through the use of words. It's time for that to get closed off, shut down. It's not working anymore. It's not who you want to be. It's not who you know you should be. Your eyes are opening. Show me more about this waiting game, Spirit. Wow. Okay, so we need to talk about this waiting game for a moment, guys and girls and everyone. Okay, you've got the star. You've got this beautiful angel holding this time. What are these called? Timer, hourglass. Holding this hourglass. It's almost like I see an angel like taking the hourglass and you trying to flip it to say, oh, I've got this much time to like accomplish this. And your angel coming up and just like laying the hourglass flat and asking you to just start relaxing, walking, coordinating your heart to a different beat besides the clock. Sync your heart with the heartbeat of the universe instead of the clock. So when can you do that? Honestly, I know you have to get up and go to work and take care of your duties, but when can you take a moment to just not look at the clock? Maybe you can set an alarm on your phone. You have this whole hour to not look at the clock and get lost in and learning how to quiet yourself. Because someday your body's going to be speaking to you. And that's something that's just so exciting and beautiful that I see coming for you. And in the meantime, your third eye is going to be speaking to you and teaching you how to align your throat chakra with the love of humanity and the love of yourself. They both coincide with each other. So you're going to have a huge breakthrough when you decide to stop watching the clock This can mean that you quit waiting for the big kaboom, the big revelation, the big to do, like the moment that you become reimbursed for all of your hardships. Stop waiting for that moment, guys and girls and everyone, because that's when you're really going to flourish. Blessings come out of tipping the hourglass sideways. Epiphanies, breakthroughs. Okay. I'd like a card on the Two of Beautiful. Satiety. So you're going to be completely satiated, completely at your points where you can say, I am happy. You're going to have that. That's what you're becoming. You're going to have that. You're going to have epiphanies. You're going to have breakthroughs. You're going to have a point where like you feel empowered and strong. You're going to quit waiting on a sign. You're going to quit saying you have bad timing or delays have been your life's work. You will be on the side of your intuition, your throat chakra, and your body all working in harmony. The wars and battles will dissipate when you decide to hold your tongue from saying something rude back to the person that's being rude to you and decide to take a higher road. You're going to become your own best cheerleader instead of waiting for someone else to say, good job. You've done a great job, you. You're going to be able to say that to yourself and never need anyone to say that to you again. The deception from all of these battles and wars are going to like break away, and all of your anger and fury is going to dissipate. Your parasympathetic nervous system is going to rebuild itself. Your nervous system is going to come in alignment with your body. You're not going to feel like a nervous person once you relax into this journey. And if it takes some time, oh well, just put that metaphoric hourglass on its side and stop waiting for the results, because the results will come much quicker when you stop asking for them. Focus on how to calm your vocal cords so that the battles fall away. Okay. So if this reading made sense to you, please leave me a like. Please subscribe to this channel and leave me a little comment, an emoji if you don't want to talk about it. If you do want to talk about it, great. I love connecting with anyone that wants to connect with me. I send you guys so much love, so many blessings as you continue doing this work. You are very beautiful, and I am so appreciative of you meeting up with my energy to create this reading. Okay, until next time, everyone, take care. Hello and welcome, pile number 3. Today we are asking Spirit, who are you becoming? So like I've said in the other readings, this could be more of an internal thing of who you're becoming. Obviously some external factors are going to be, you know, like your exact career of choice or your family situation. This is more of like who Spirit isn't, who Spirit is hoping to align you with and how you feel on the inside emotionally. Okay, so we have this 2 crystals today. The first one is this crazy lace agate, which helps with creativity and helping to bring more fun into one's life. And then we've got this little mookite, which is yellow, that aligns with the solar plexus. Mookite helps ones to sleep more soundly, more harmoniously. And this also aligns with the sacral chakra, the yellow. So if I ask this crystal to assist my pile threes with aligning with their power and their creative outlets and bringing more fun into their lives. Okay, so the first few cards I've asked where you're coming from versus where you will be going. So who you are becoming. Okay, so where you've been. Okay, we've got farm. So for some of you, okay, so I'm not tired, but you guys must be, because I don't normally just yawn out of nowhere unless I'm feeling someone else's energy. Okay, so for a lot of you, you might be tired when you're listening to this reading, or you just might be tired in general. Okay, I send you the blessings and ability to incorporate a new sleeping schedule into your life, because that is super important. It's probably more important than anyone's ever told you that it is. It's that important. Okay, so for a lot of you, for some of you, you've grown up on a farm, or you just simply know that you love animals. You know that you love farm animals. Maybe you love horses, or you have like an affinity toward donkeys or different animals that we see on farms, pigs, cows. You just have some sort of a love inside of you that it's hard to explain. Okay, I keep feeling that energy of yawning. Some of you may have actually owned a farm, or lived on a farm, or had family that owned a farm, or friends, or this is something that you would like to incorporate into your future. So maybe you want to get chickens and have your own brown eggs, or you want to ride horses in your future. That's something I want to do too. I have had chickens in the past. I have never owned my own horse, but my family has owned horses, and my stepmother in particular, she liked to ride horses. So that's something that you could be interested in doing. That's really amazing. I've ridden horses, and it's really a beautiful thing. Okay. We've got the three of, excuse me. Okay. We got the three of wands. So some of you may have traveled across oceans to be where you are right now. And for a lot of you, you have like developed a beautiful amount of strength in your life. I feel that you've gone up some hills and have crossed like mountainous landscapes, metaphorically, and some of you might have even like beaten addictions, alcoholism, or it runs in your family and it escaped you. You were stronger than the call. For others of you, you just have like this mental strength that is should be saluted right now, because it's really beautiful. You know how to get somewhere. You have the ability to set like a routine for yourself, and you're able to accomplish things that maybe a lot of people around you aren't. Maybe you went back to school at a later age, or you stayed strong and true into something, healing something within your body, mind, or soul. I salute you right now. That's beautiful. Maybe you were in an abusive relationship and you got out of it. That takes an inner strength. Not everybody's able to see their way out of a situation like that. Somehow you're able to be like crafty, and you're able to like stand up tall, and you have this, it's like you have the language of security, stability. You know how to make someone feel secure and stable. It's really beautiful. Okay, let's see your future. Wow, speaking of making things secure, your career brings fairness, protection to others who need your help. So, for a lot of you, you're going to be having a career that brings justice and protection to other people. So maybe some of you will be working with the law, or will be assisting ones that work with the law, or you're going to be working with families that have needs, working with people that have monetary needs, some sort of justice, some big justice. Authority. So great. You do have this air of authority. I was already feeling that with that card. There's an air of authority with your future. Last card, victory and success. So you've got the energy of the 6 here, which is all about giving back. It's like you have, it's like having so much that you're able to give back. So if you're tired right now, this is just a temporary time in your life. Sometimes people can be tired for years. It doesn't mean it's forever. If you've been tired for a couple of years, it doesn't mean you're going to be tired for the rest of your life. Okay. Sometimes things can get a little bit messy before they straighten themselves out. We all know this, right? I feel that you're bridging something though. You're bridging because you have the ability to see another side of something. Maybe you're going to help families in need because you have a heart that is bigger than most, and you're smarter than most. You're very smart. All right. Let's see. Take a card on the farm. Okay. Wow. These 2 cards came up in the last reading. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of, that's weird. The 7 of Wands. So you're going to be standing up. Fate has come. Fate will come. Destiny will call. You will have the moment where you're able to stand up for, maybe it's a minority, or maybe it's for someone that you believe deserves to be stood up for. You will get to a point that you're on top, where you have enough money, or you have the means to stand up for these particular people that you feel need to be stood up for. Justice will be here. Justice will be yours. What about this 3? Strength. So we've got the Knight of Cups with this Strength card. So for some of you, you could have developed this inner strength through like through maybe somebody you married, or like a twin flame situation, someone that was not maybe the best person, to say it kindly. You may have been with this person for way longer than you wanted to. They could have like been a real smooth talker, and they knew exactly how to win your heart. And then through this like torrid relationship, or this through this relationship that was like magical at the beginning, and then it lost its sense of magic and it became like staticky and trance like you were, it's almost like you left your body so that you could survive. And this person's asking you to do this or that, and you're just like going through the motions but not really like feeling like you're in love with this person anymore. I feel like for a lot of you, that's where you gained your strength. Could have been an abusive relationship where they had a lot of control and they used like really nasty tactics to get what they wanted. They could have said rude things to you or talked to you in a way that was degrading. I feel that you have developed a lot of compassion for other people that have been through this because you have. Okay, show me what this justice is. Wow, you got justice again. My goodness. Okay, so that's the the 8 of the major arcana of the tarot. So I'm just like in awe right now because it's like the same card almost. It pretty much is. So somehow you're going to be like finding the priorities. You're going to be finding a balance. You're going to be able to like, maybe you're going to be able to like manage your resources in a way that maybe you're going to be able to like fund a family for Christmas. There's a possibility for some of you, you have more than enough money to pay your bills, or you're going to get to a point, because this is your future, that you have this, that you have enough money to help someone, a group of people that you actually care about. It's either like a person, a family, or a group of people that you care about. Maybe you'll fund a family for Christmas. Maybe you've already done this and you found it really rewarding, so you're going to do it again. If you get a feeling that somebody could use your help, then ask them, because it's so rewarding to be able to assist other people. You have a sense of authority, and whoever you help or whoever this person is going to be receiving your gift is just going to, they're going to have so much respect, and they're just going to be so appreciative of you syncing up to their needs, that they're going to put you in such a beautiful, they're going to raise you up. It's almost like, it's like you didn't need them to raise you up, because just the gift of giving is all that you needed, because it's just, your heart is so beautiful that you're able to just appreciate the fact that you can give. But I see somebody like singing your praises, not just internally, but like externally, like out and proud about the beautiful gift that they received, which is going to like encourage like more creative flow into your life. And you're going to find that like, wow, I'm really good at balancing scales, like Libra energy. I'm really good at balancing scales and gifting, and you're just going to feel so beautiful and radiant because you're able to do this. We've got the costume designer. So this person might be able to buy something new for themselves, and it uplifts them so much that they're able to uplift you, or else you will go out and buy yourself. So they might buy you something and say thank you someday for what you did for them. Or you will go out and buy yourself something to celebrate this new part of you. You're going to feel beautiful from doing this. You're going to feel a sense of completion, a sense of celebration. You're going to feel it, total peace and harmony for being able to give back to people that you care about. So I feel like this is somebody that you don't normally like give to all the time. Maybe you've given to him before, but maybe not like daily. You know what I'm saying? It's something like, hmm, it's something that will hit you someday, maybe in the near future for some of you, and for others of you, it's like farther into the future. But you're gonna realize that you don't have options, that this is your this is your course. And you, I mean, to have enough money to help others is a really beautiful thing. I send you so much like compassion and love for doing this, because it just generates so much like synergy and love that it compels other people to do the same thing, just without them even knowing, because it just gives a sense of giving. And you don't even need to like tell people that you did it, and that energy is put out into the universe, which will then in turn be brought back to you, because that's how energies truly work. And for when I was you may be tired right now, so honor that, please. I also was like craving chocolate when I was pulling cards for you. So for some of you, I know that not all chocolate's the greatest thing for one. I do know that dark chocolate has powerful antioxidants in it. So maybe you don't necessarily love eating dark chocolate. I do. I absolutely love eating dark chocolate. Plain Hershey's is my favorite with a handful of walnuts. That's like one of my yummy pleasures. So I don't know if you hated dark chocolate in the past, maybe your taste buds have changed a bit and it's time to try that again, because dark chocolate can be super beneficial to the body and to helping your body to form into this newer sense of who you are, this wealthy person. So for my pile threes, I see you being wealthy in your future and really like transforming from your hardships, and then having like this beautiful, nurturing, compassionate new self that is just feels beautiful. You like glow from helping others. And then the people that you help just absolutely love and adore you back. That it's just such a beautiful, like, it's a beautiful, like, synergy of giving and taking and giving and loving. And it's beneficial to all in this flow. Okay, so if this reading made sense to you, if you felt the energy of that within your soul, please leave me a like. Please subscribe to this channel. Leave me a little comment. That is encouraging and wonderful for me to continue to make more of these readings for you. And until I see you again, I send you so much love and energy toward your future endeavors and all that you are becoming. Take care, Pile 3. If anyone out there is able to donate monetarily to this channel at this time, I would be so very grateful. There is a link in the description down below for a PayPal account. Both my family and I send you so much love and thank yous for anyone that is able to give us such a blessing.